6打数6安打3ホームラン10打点2盗塁と1試合でとてつもない記録を残し50-50を達成した大谷選手。過去大谷選手に厳しいコメントをしたこともあるスティーブン A スミス氏と、元 NFL の選手で人気コメンテーターのシャノンシャープ氏が ESPN の番組で大谷選手のこの偉業について語っていました。
The Dodger star starting his own club, the 50-50 club. Otani crossing the 50 home run, 50 stolen bases mark. Otani had arguably the best game of his career yesterday. 6 for 6, 3 home runs, 10 RBIs. His 10 RBIs were the most by a leadoff batter since RBIs became an official stat when? 1920. And his 5 extra base hits are tied for the most in MLB since 1901. I mean, Stephen A, we're taking it all the way back to 1900 for this. Is this the best individual season we have ever seen?
It might be. It might be. When you take into account, you know, last night he became the first player with 3 home runs and 2 stolen bases in the same game in Major League Baseball history.
Yep.
Add up the numbers: 6 hits, 4 runs, 3 home runs, 10 RBIs, 2 stolen bases. That number equates to number 25. That 25 is the highest number in a game in Major League Baseball history. We have not seen anything like this. It is spectacular. It's great. Here's my comparisons. You're magnetized to the television whenever he comes up to play.
Yes.
That's how I felt when I watched Barry Bonds chase that single season home run
Yes.
record. You know, all the time, you know,
Yes.
started shaking Hank Aaron's record and stuff. That's what I was just
2001.
gravitated to that in 2001. Here's one other time. Reggie Jackson hitting 3 home runs in the World Series against the Dodgers. Now that
The World Series.
is World
The
Series.
stakes, yeah.
It's World Series. That's about it. Other than that, I ain't seen this.
Look, I remember when 30-30 was a thing. I remember in '88 when Canseco went 40-40,
Yep.
and then you had guys like Barry Bonds, you had guys like A-Rod, Rafael Soriano did 40-40. But I didn't think we were going to see a guy that could hit for this kind of power and then have this kind of speed on the base pad.
Right.
What he's able to do, and let's not forget, the guy can pitch.
Right.
Although he didn't pitch this year.
He will pitch next year.
I didn't think it was possible. Not 50-50. I
Right.
saw Ronald Acuna Jr. do 40-plus and
Right.
70 RBIs. But to hit for this kind of power, to hit this kind of average, and he's not a small man, Stephen A.
Right.
He's not a small man.
Right.
And to be able to have this kind of speed on the base pads, look, like I said, I mean, Barry Bonds, there was a stretch for about 7 or 8 years that Barry was must-watch TV because he was only going to get 1 pitch to hit a night because they were going to normally walk a pitch around him.
Right.
And he's going to hit it in McCovey Cove or he's going to hit it hard off the wall. That's what this young man is doing this season.
Right.
He's appointment watch. Like, okay, the
Right.
Dodgers are playing. Okay, he's leading up.
Right.
Okay, once he hits,
Right.
you can go about your day. But you got to see Otani hit.
Let me tell you one of the strange things I wanted to say about last night.
Sure.
You're on the road in Miami, all right? And there's a lot of distractions in Miami.
Ah.
So because of that, you know, you don't have
Plus
that
when you're
fan.
focused
You don't have
on-
fans gravitating to the baseball park
Right.
the way that you would like, right? I want to applaud their manager. You didn't pitch around him. You went right at him. That didn't work for you.
He said F that.
He said, let's do it. And so I think that's important because I'm one of those people, I despise the intentional walk in baseball. I hate it because go ahead, you're a professional player just like they are. Go up there and do your job and try to get them out. That's what they tried to do. It didn't work, obviously, and we understand that. But the fans in Miami received a treat watching what they watched last night.
Yeah. I mean, I remember when Mark Whitten had 4 home runs and had 12 RBIs in the game. That's the only thing that I can honestly say that I've witnessed with my own 2 eyes. Now, I know there have been other players that hit 365 in the season, had 30-40. Babe Ruth had some historic seasons. Lou Gehrig, all those guys. Roger Hornsby hit 422 in the early 20s. But to see this and to watch it, because every time he comes to plate, they're interrupting your normally scheduled programming so you can watch it. And to see him like, okay, like, bruh, I was like, okay, he's going to hit a home run, and then he's going to get that 50. And the next thing you know, he comes up, he hits another home run. And he hits, I was like, come on, man. You can't make this up. Sometimes the only difference between truth and fiction has to make sense.
Yeah.
This doesn't make sense, but it's true.
It's true. It's special to watch. It really, he's everything that they said he is and more.
They underpaid him. He worth a bill.
Yeah.
He worth a billy.
Worth
they
a bill.
paid him $700 million for 10, giving him 70.
He's worth.
I know.
And it's something to be said about getting a $700 million contract and then going out there and performing.
Right.
Because, you know, the pressure is supposed to come with those numbers. He's oblivious to it, goes out there and performs.
過去何度も大谷選手に厳しい発言をしてきたスティーブン・Aスミス氏もさすがに今回の偉業は評価せざるを得なかったようです。シャノン・シャープ氏のような別なスポーツ界のレジェンドからも絶大な評価をされ、こちらも嬉しくなります。本当に作り話のような活躍と成績でした。引き続き地区シリーズ首位突破に向け活躍を期待します。